Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Chad's Trains and Things. And you can see I'm sitting at the work table right now, and I got three-way toggle switch in front of me. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to wire up two different toggle switches for my two different lines on the N-scale layout so I can toggle between DCC and DC. As of right now, the layout only has one feeder wire going all the way under it with both tracks fed to it, so I'm going to run a second wire. I'm basically going to isolate both tracks so I can flip back and forth, and if I ever want to put a booster on, I'll be ready to plug into that and roll too. So I'm going to get to work, put them all on, and I'll take you and show you what I have going. So be back with you shortly. Quick update what I've done. You can see these come with wires that just plug in, which I love. So I plugged in because this is my DC side. So this is my wires coming off going to the DC controller. I got a wire coming down. Oops. Sorry about that. And here's the plugs to go into the hook into the back of the DC controller. I just added them to it for what it is. They're soldered, so they're not going anywhere. So yeah, now I'm going to work on what comes off the middle, which I got this and this. I'm getting ready. Goes out to the actual track power, and that's the off. So this is the DC side, which I already have wired, and the hookups are in there. So I'll just have to plug that in when I go in there. So I'll check back with shortly. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, I got both toggle switches in place now for both mainline tracks. The little paper, little stick-on is just for now. I'm going to have to come up with something better than that. I just got to figure out what I want to do to make it look a lot better. I'll have to retouch up the paint around here whenever the yard area and all that stuff painted black, so I got to get the black out. When I do that, I'll touch up paint on the inside here to get it all done. But here's the wiring mess down here. I got to clean up still and get all done, but Digitracks, my DC controller. It's set up so I can get a booster box and I can have both the tracks separated is what I'm going with. I've also got a toggle switch put in place here for on off, and that's for this line right here that the area or the alien train sitting on, so I can kill the power to it. And it works, it's well soldered in. What I'm also working on down here, if you look, their street light's not working. Well, these Woodland Scenics little streetlight wires break real easy. So I'm down here, I got them all tore apart. It's a mess. Everything's down off its hooks. I'm trying to solder and make them stronger, make them all work. I've got a couple working, but as you can see, there's a few more. I see 5 total that are out right now I need to mess with. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. Okay, quick update and lesson learned. As you can see, not working. These three arcs, I didn't mess with these yet. I noticed the wires wouldn't stay in the plugs and that was causing issues. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna cut these little plugs off and just solder it straight. I did it. It worked until the bulbs blew. So apparently this little thing here has something in it, some kind of resistor built into it. So don't cut these off. So I don't think I'm going to replace them. These Woodland Scenic street lights have been nothing but a pain since I got them between working and not working. So I think I'm just going to leave them in for the view and not worry about the street lights don't work. Their buildings, lights, and all that all work great. So you can see the street lights, yeah, not so much. I got one circuit that works. I didn't mess with it. And they only work part-time. If I go down and bump them, they'll quit working too. So yeah, worst case scenario, I may unplug all the street lights, get a couple more of their lighted cars and just put out here, have them out there and just the street lights there not working. But yeah, right back. So yeah, it's gonna pretty well do it for this episode. I got the track rewired, the toggle switches on, both DC and DC. In fact, you know what? Let's run some trains to show you. Ran before. I'm on DCC right now. Both trains are running. I got a whole mess in here because I got wires. I still got to wire the yard and all that, but just going to show you right now. Everything's working. Street lights. Screw the street lights here. That's what I'm saying on them. Woodland Scenics needs to come with some better wire or something for them. The wire's just too thin. I'm sure it's what they had to do for the lights, but yeah, just too thin. But anyways, there's a mess. Both run DCC. I can throw a DC engine on It runs on both tracks using the power. Yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for today. As always, subscribe if you haven't. Crush that like button if you like the video. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you got some other ideas for these Woodland Scenic street lights. I'd love to hear it. And that's going to do it. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on Chad's Trains and Things.